Yeah, you know, vending machines kill more people than snakes in Australia. Usually intoxicated and they put money in and they just like get real aggressive and grab it and then they just go boom and smacks them. This is the Venom Diaries, where we milk Australia's deadliest snakes for their venom to create anti-venom that saves over 300 lives every single year. G'day everyone, welcome back to Venom Diaries. Today is going to be exciting. I've got Giffo and he is here to do some brown snake pipetting. So he's been handling brown snakes all his life and now he's at the milking stage and it's quite difficult. He's been doing the tiger snakes and king browns and death adders, smashing it. As you've seen in other videos, the pipetting there's quite a technique to it. So Giffo is going to learn all about that today, all right? So Giffo, YouTube, Giffo, welcome. How are you feeling?
Good, excited, pumped.
Yeah. So I know we've gone through a bit of this already in the past, but obviously the brown snakes are super jumpy to start off with, and then when you're trying to put a pipette over their fangs, so there are challenges. So let's be careful. But I'm excited for you, all right? This is a really exciting.
You're praying for a bite, aren't you?
Absolutely, all right? Because look, I've seen a lot of wildlife in my time. This bloke's a real pelican. Okay.
Mate.
No, we've been trying to get Giff on the channel for a while now. You would have seen us on our socials mucking around and, you know, we're always up to no good. But anyway, we're going to get into it. So I might do the first one. We've got a bottle prepped already here. And you're obviously familiar. Giffo's done some pipetting on tiger snakes, but not the brown snakes yet. So yeah, I'm excited for him. But we've got the pipettes prepped. We've got a bottle. It's looking good. So I might do number one. I'll do the quiet ones and I'll give you the head bangers, all right?
And you're the one with the big bill. I'm talking about pelicans, mate. So I grew up my whole life with snakes. My first venomous snake capture was when I was 10 years old with a red belly in Casino in northern New South Wales. And it's kind of just grown from there, natural progression. Like Bill and everyone that's in Venom, obsessed with venomous snakes. And so I've worked at the Reptile Park. I've also worked at another zoological facility. Look at you, up in Queensland. And from that moved on to snake catching and was actually a full-time snake catcher for where we got these browns from. Oh, good lunge. Where we got these brown snakes from. And that's on the sunny coast in Queensland because Bill's probably talked about a million times. They've got such a good bite on them and absolutely love the brown snakes. They're my favourite snake to handle. So this today is extraordinary because you grew up your whole life wanting to work professionally with snakes and brown snakes are the deadliest in Australia. So this is sick.
All right, so you're on the body and we'll come over here. So we're doing the three finger grip. Which you do usually with your other stuff anyway. Yeah. So it's PG. So you're just slipping it past that bottom lip, and then because you can't see the fang, right? You just see that bit of gum line, and then boom, straight on there, and then just a slight bit of pressure on the venom gland.
You missed.
And just like that. All right. So. It looks simple enough, but there is a lot on feel, and I find for myself when I come to the right-hand side of the snake, it is a little bit harder. Oh, that's a cracking yield, actually. That'd roll old Giffo on me here probably 200 times, but you got to think a drop of that can kill 90 people. So
smooth, very smooth.
Yeah, and then I normally let them go in the enclosure.
Yeah.
All right, because they do flip out a little bit.
Safe and easy.
So just nice and quick with that, and obviously. Harry's in here cleaning king browns at the moment, so just be cautious of him walking backwards and forwards with those big fellas. So I'm going to put him there, like so, and I'll just do nice and quick.
Perfect.
All right, so I might come over here. We'll avoid the extreme caution ones to start off with. Do you want to get this fella out? It's quite a dark one. I think that's one you actually caught on one of your call-outs. Yeah, so Giffo actually caught most of these snakes when he was working up at Sunny Coast Snake Catchers.
It's a lot easier in the wild than in this building though, isn't it? They're a piece of cake out in the wild, I reckon. As soon as you get into this lab setting, I've found this is a lot. I've had to get used to it once more, like working with snakes in captivity, but particularly hooking to pinning and milking. It's a completely different ball game for me.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so I'm up there. And how focused are they compared to the others on your movement?
They just react to every bit of movement. That's why I try and keep them moving. Oh.
Yeah. Geez, you made that look easy. Okay. I got the towel for me. Beautiful.
Body.
Even the way they twist that head,
It's crazy.
they're so agile.
And it's little, eh?
He's like a little Top Gun fighter jet. There you go. Yeah, I actually reckon it did catch this. Very dark.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a photo of you holding this thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That one, I think, was under a shipping container at night, and it took me 2 hours of tickling it out, and it come out and got it after dark. It had just bitten the family pet dog. Okay, so I've got to find the... Oh, yeah. Jeez, you shake a lot.
So yeah, get it on there.
Especially
How many
with
Red Bulls
the,
you had?
I'm pinging this morning. But especially the grit makes you shake far out.
Yeah, so you don't have to yet, but I try, yeah, so that's right. And then you want to reach up with that index finger and just massage the venom gland.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I just do that and give you nothing.
Yeah.
And
And try.
brown snakes are responsible for 65% of bites in Australia, deaths in Australia, but over 60% of their bites are dry. So they don't always envenomate. Yeah, see the left side's easier. If you feel that venom gland at the back there and sort of try and push through and hold it and sort of slide it, if that makes sense. So you got a little bit there.
Oh, so you're kind of massaging
Yeah,
towards
you're
the
just
eye?
massaging it towards the back of the eye there, and it starts to come out.
Oh, yeah.
It takes ages to work out because at the same time you're feeling for its muscle to sort of react, and at that same time you push and you watch it sort of draw down.
Oh, okay. So you can loosen up a little bit and then try again.
Yeah, and even a bit lower than that.
Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Well, you can feel the gland perfectly, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird because you don't normally... Well, I don't normally feel the glands.
No.
But you can feel that whole tube. No, it's like an indent.
Yeah.
How small is that thing? You can't even see it. There's a pathetic little bit, like compared to what you just got. There's no juice in that.
That'll still ruin your day though.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get Harry to test it out for us.
All right, so you got that tail. I'll leave that with you.
Yeah,
Go and put it
beautiful.
away.
Yeah, such a pretty
And
snake.
grab the one to the right of him
Oh, okay. Yeah.
on the bottom.
Okay, here we go. So I'll do what he did. Just feed it back in. And that's like almost as dangerous as the milking as far as they flick back so quick and can connect. So kind of looking to feel for that muscle contraction. But yeah, but that one, if that's the one I'm remembering, was a very interesting snake because she was out. She just bitten the family pet, and I've gone to a lot of dogs that obviously die from brown snakes, but that dog actually survived because they acted so quickly on getting us out to it. Look, you don't want to relocate snakes if you don't have to, but that one was definitely one we needed to relocate. Couldn't stay in the area it was in, and in fact, we just thought we're going to have to move it too far out of its home range to even get it away from pets and people. So why don't we just put it in the Venom program? So we sent it down to the park. Okay, here we go. So we've got this one. And I don't have a clue if I've ever met this one before. How pretty is it though? Their spots are unreal. Wow, come on you.
I'm just going to enjoy my coffee while you do this.
Oh God. And you reckon just keep swinging?
Keep it moving. Get your pinner and just literally keep it moving. Flick it up nice and quick. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, that actually felt fluid compared to the... Oh, okay. I get what you mean. And then hold the skull.
Yeah, nice spots on that one, eh?
That is ridiculous. That's so pretty.
Yeah, nice sort of silver looking one, eh?
I actually hope this has venom in it, this one. I think the one you just gave me is non-venomous.
Non-venomous brown snake.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh yeah. Straight on the fang.
It's... Geez, there's definitely...
Oh, there you
and
So you
also...
feel it, yeah.
And I adjusted that. I think I head tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that
so-
just went straight away.
Yeah.
Can you even see it? That's thank God. That's good.
Wow.
Oh, sugar.
It's like pouring your first beer.
Yeah, it is. They'd be rolling on the floor by now. Oh, this one doesn't
So yeah, come
quite
forward
hard
a
to
bit
get.
and then pull that lip.
And so when they bite down,
Yeah, so you can see there's a fang mark in the bottom jaw there where they bite for their bottom jaw sometimes.
Oh.
Line it up with that.
yeah, and then just go, oh yeah, there we go, we got
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
And then I'll just see, whatever happened before, that was,
Yeah, you'll feel it as you roll to the side and then it goes dunk,
yeah.
just like that. And that's that venom gland contracting, but what you've got there is pretty standard for a brown snake milking.
God, that's not
You know,
much, is it?
It's like probably 12 milligrams of venom there.
That is ridiculous.
Maybe 15. But that's why we've got to
Maybe
pipette
20.
'em. Maybe 20. But when you get the one to go woo and fill a pipette, that's one you don't want to get bitten by, eh?
That's awesome. What's its name, this one?
Keith.
Keith.
Yeah.
Good strong name
Good strong name.
for a good strong snake.
Hey,
And I actually used to be called Shaky, so I don't just shake because I'm nervous.
righto.
Give it a kiss.
Sure, mate. How you feeling? Like,
Well, that one was so much better than the first one.
because it's
I've done
pretty-
two, so pretty well professional.
Yeah, you're a pro now.
Yeah.
It is a bit intense, though, going from like the tigers and KBs and adders to that, eh?
Yeah, 100%, completely different. That's what I mean. Like, when you catch them outside, they're so easy. Like, they do these big
We've
swings,
got-
and people always go, "Oh, you're gonna get bitten. You're gonna get bitten," and all that. And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't feel like." But it's in here, is like where you actually feel like you're gonna get bitten.
Yeah.
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 On the hook.
I'll
Yeah.
do another one and show you a little bit more in detail, the massaging.
Yeah.
Can't remember which
That one's shed.
one it is.
Gee, that's a good shed.
Yeah, this one here. This fella's pretty wild. Again, I'm pretty sure this is one you caught. I think I've seen a photo of you standing in the scrub somewhere with him when you were releasing him.
He is black, isn't he?
Yeah, dark. And
If he's the one I'm thinking
he's-
of, he was caught in netting.
he's just gone into shed, so I'll leave him. He's just got that pink look to him.
We had two brown snakes in the same net in the same day, like 7 in the morning.
He's
we
got
it,
that
and he
net
was the
scarring
one-
on his
yeah,
neck.
He was the one in the arvo that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this fella, which I'll grab, is he's got a wild scar on the back of his neck, like he was grabbed by something when he was younger. Pretty sure this is him.
This is the one you've shown me before.
Pretty sure it's him. Yeah, so you see that scar? I don't know if it's netting or if it's something else. Is he going?
Oh yeah, down there. It's just
He's blue as well.
been pinched.
So when we're milking, we don't use the snakes that are going into a shed cycle. We just leave them because we can damage their skin. You can actually scar them. So I'll get Black Betty out.
We should play that song for her.
Whoa, Black Betty! Whoa, whoa. It's actually wet, which is going to be a bit
Look at
hard
the
on the
entrance.
pinner. Just spilled a water bowl.
Gee, she's a wild-looking snake.
Nice looking snake.
Mm.
But she's just tipped her water bowl, so she's a bit wet. So I'll see how she's going to go on the pin and pad here. Wait. Real nice spots again too, eh?
Yeah.
That glaze look to it.
Gee, she's warm, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's real heated up.
Alright.
So, do you have a brown snake that's your best milker?
Yeah, and he's big, but I milked him for a video the other day. So see what I've done there? I've just gone in behind the eye where you can feel like that section of their skull behind their eyeball there, and I slide it down and then sort of come forward, which is what I did on that side.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I come over here, because I do that with my left index finger, and then I come to this side
Yeah.
and I go my left rude finger and again roll and push
Yep.
straight in behind that eye socket there. This one's not a great milker. So again, standard, like the one you just got was more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you feel that section of the skull there, because you're not putting much pressure. It's just light, and you just literally roll your finger rather than doing this. Just roll and push, and you'll feel them release the venom gland at the same time, and it just goes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And don't you reckon watching it, you don't think there's any technique? Hey, you just go,
No.
oh yeah, you just put up and then boom.
No, it's not till you
but
feel.
it actually has heaps of technique.
Yeah.
It's bloody ridiculous.
When you feel it, you go, oh yeah. Do you want to grab this one?
This one, okay.
Just
Get
shed,
it
I
out while
think.
you put the other one back. Yeah, it has shed. Well, that's going to stir it up. Whoa! Here we go. Now we're going to need some brown snake. This one's going to be lungy. But I offended him straight away. I dropped his hide on him. So that was my fault. Yeah.
It's a good silver one, eh, with those specs?
Yeah, he's pretty. This would be actually like catching a brown snake. You can already feel it. Oh, hang on. Bad one on me. Still getting used to like also pinning them up above the ground, like not having the pinning pad on the ground. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, surely he's going to have some venom. He's absolutely off his chops. Far out. Yeah, I'll put the towel down. Just for a second. Okay, here we go.
You good?
Oh, jeez. Okay, so go right there. Oh, he's keen as. He's looking at my face too much. I think that's on, yeah.
Oh, dry bite.
Mm.
Oh, dry bite Roger.
He's all show. Hey? Oh, no, there you go.
Wee.
The juice just went straight in.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's almost like he pushes it too. Like,
Yeah.
It's not just me pushing the contraction. Like, that one was completely on him. He just did that last little bit. That'll make it easier. Oh. How good's that? Jeez, that's shaky work.
So was that actually your nickname, Shaky?
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Well, we're bringing it back.
No way. I ditched it before uni, and now
We've got a few nicknames for old Giffo here. Many we can't use on camera, but the one we really use is the Gifluencer. All right.
Oh, great. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, make that. Get some traction, mate. You big rig.
So our
We
boss,
can't say any of your nicknames on camera.
our boss Tim, his son Matty, who's like 10 or 11, come up with this nickname when we were in the middle of the Simpson Desert in November, and we're standing up on top of this huge red sand dune, and Matty just starts calling him the Gifluencer because every 30 seconds Giffo was taking a video for his socials. Oi, g'day, love. You would have seen it probably.
No, they've blocked me.
Matty, 11-year-old, just starts hooking into him.
Matty loved it. Now that's all he calls me. He doesn't call me any other name. He just calls me Gifluencer.
He wants to come on Venom Diaries. We're going to get him on here.
Don't.
Yeah.
Not that poor behaviour. Oh, and you just put straight
just
in
put
the
straight
other
at the top
one.
of the
Okay,
line.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, bloody hell, there's no hope.
Matty, you're coming on Venom Diaries very soon, mister.
He's going to be so excited. He's going to be your worst nightmare on Venom
It'll be
Diaries.
the three of us, Matty, Giffo and Bilbo.
That's going to be wild. Oh, yeah, if you want to follow, I won't say no, go onto Instagram, and it's Giffo on Instagram, and I guess Giffo on YouTube, but there's not much content on YouTube. So hit me up on Facebook, it's Brendan Troy Giffo, but Giffo on Insta is where all of our, especially Reptile Park, that's where I post all my Reptile Park stuff with this bloke, and YouTube I need to get a wriggle on because Venom Diaries has taken off, and I can't compete. Yeah.
Okay, how you feeling?
Good.
Good.
You're like, don't start a YouTube channel.
So we'll just process this through. So we'll just do a couple
was
today.
great. That was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw too many on
Honestly, like that was, I was expecting it to be like hell trying to get them pinned. Because I haven't been pinned. I don't think people probably realize I'm not even pinning brown snakes either. Like you just, like to get them to pipette, it's just pinning them. And I think because when I handle them and they S up like the way that they do and they react so much more than the others, like I find a big king brown. I remember when I was first doing them thinking they would be the hardest.
Yeah,
But Eastern
they're
browns
easy.
are much harder
Way
and they're the
harder.
one I'm used to. Like it's so
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
And then Taipans is next. That's like the sort of final sign off with milkings. They're even harder.
We'll do it in 18 years.
When you're ready for retirement. Right, Giffo, you're up. Taipans, mate. The Taipans, because they're so big, they're bigger than the brown snakes. Like some of the ones we've got here are almost 7 foot long and they're extremely defensive.
Yeah.
So he handles them. He just hasn't milked them yet. So yeah, we'll go through this brown snake milking and then we'll be on to the Taipans. But yeah, so sorry with this, it's just when you're pressuring it in there, you've got to make sure you've got 2 little pinholes as well. Otherwise,
Oh, that's what those holes are for. I was trying to
otherwise
put the...
it pressurizes in one and pops out the other, and you lose all the venom.
Oh,
So
is that all from just today?
yeah,
That's all today?
yeah.
Holy hell.
So it's not much,
That'd
but
drop everyone watching.
literally.
Those 5 people. Nah, there's hundreds, thousands, millions probably.
And I've still got a few more, which I'm not going to do right now, but I'll just put it in here. I don't have to worry about capping it yet, like so. And then the other one, because I do a flush with these sort of once a year, not every 3 months. So I get that distilled water and I pull them out and I flush it through, process them all into one bottle, and then I freeze dry it just like that. And you still end up with probably another 3 or 4 of those bottles just from what's like residue in these, like that.
Oh, yeah.
But you couldn't get out.
And it's melted again.
Yeah.
And did you tell them the hardest part of our job is actually like when you close this freezer, trying to actually open it again?
I think they've seen me. Like, around like, it's like you're trying to break into it. You've got to literally get your fingers.
I actually reckon that's the most dangerous thing we do. There's more people die from these things falling on them than snakes.
Yeah, you know, vending machines kill more people than snakes in Australia, and crocodiles, and probably everything else dangerous.
Yeah. So Harry will be next. He'll
Harry will be next for sure at a train station after he's had a few rumbos. That's what happens. They like usually intoxicated and they put money in and the thing gets stuck and they just like get real aggressive and grab it, and then it just goes boom and smacks them. That's why so many are bolted down now. Yeah,
but not us. We're hardcore. We're going to leave it loose.
That was good.
Thank you for that. Or do you want to do it? Do you want to do a high five? We can do that if you want. That's sick.
Chloe's
That's
trying
hardcore.
not to laugh.
Can you cut that, Chloe? Because that's the most awkward thing I've done in my life. Or you can go like that.
The worst one was when me and Dylan were doing tiger snakes out at the mountains there, and like we went to do this high five, and Dylan made this like really awkward sort of, and we're like, oh, that was yuck, we'll cut it. But she put that in, and then we did the second one as well, and it was like, mad. That was awkward as. Idiot.
Just get up, we'll cut it. Just get it again.
Beauty. Good stuff, mate. So.
It's like our mate Dan, how he goes like this. If you're going to shake his hand, Dan goes, and then you go, what are you going to do? And he goes all the way down and grabs you. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was fun. We're going to get Giffo on here as a regular.
Every week.
Well, I don't know about that. It'd be
Chloe just hit panic station.
quite
She
traumatic
can't edit that
for
much.
you guys. We're also going to an episode coming up because Giffo's been working hard breeding our Komodos, so getting them to mate and
Not as hard as them. But yeah.
you're not as hard as them, but
Can't
anyway,
use that.
Komodo breeding. It'll be our second, and it'll be the third Komodo breeding in Australia if it's successful. So we're going to throw that into one of the YouTubes coming up, and you'll see it all in detail. Probably wait for her to lay eggs, and then we'll do that. And then 9 months down the track, which is incubation, we'll be able to show, hopefully, baby little Komodos, which are incredible.
Did you say successful or successful?
What do you think I said?
Successful.
Okay, I've had
gonna
enough
have
of
to
this.
cut
So this is what it's like trying to work with Giffo. Like, you do more of this than you do actual work, all right? And I got stuck in the car with him for 10 days in November. We did 10,000 kilometres in 10 days, and he did this the whole time.
Best 10 days of your life.
I let him drive for 2 hours, and that was it, because I was like, no.
We've never learnt more.
Anyway, so that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. Check out Giffo's Instagram and his YouTube. What's the YouTube called?
Deadly
Giffo's
Planet. Not Giffo's Wildlife. No.
Deadly Planet.
Yeah, Deadly Planet.
Wow, how original. All right, check it out. We'll see you guys for next episode.
And also, you're never using me again. You're like, you're not a regular anymore. You've just ruined it.
I couldn't tell if you were trying to take my hand then, or like, you're doing this weird.